Hello Inter fans, guess where I am? I'm at the airport and I think you know what it means. Are you ready for the first vlog of the season? On Wednesday, we played the first Champions League match of the season against the Real Sociedad. Kicks off in San Sebastián. Vamos!
Welcome to San Sebastián.
Well, I just landed in San Sebastián. I have 24 hours to show you as much as I can. The mission starts now. First step, obviously, Real Arena.
Es azul como el cielo.
Sí.
Here we are at the Real Arena. Some facts to know about it. Well, first of all, has a capacity of 32,000 people. Was opened on July 29 in 1993 for the celebration of the European Athletics Junior Championship. The first football match came later on 13 August 1993. Real Sociedad scored its biggest win in this stadium on May 12 in 1996 against Albacete Balompié. This stadium is one of Europe Category 4 stages, the highest awarded by UEFA. Let me tell you something about our opponents. The football club was created to San Sebastián by a group of Basque students returning from Britain in early 1900s. Real Sociedad won its first trophy, Copa del Rey, in 1909 under the name of Club Sicilista de San Sebastián. The club changed its name a couple of more times before finally settling on Real Sociedad in 1939, right after the Spanish Civil War had ended. La Real didn't see much successes until beginning of the roaring 80s, during which time it won consecutive La Liga titles and in 1987 their second Copa del Rey.
El monte Geldo a la izquierda, lo vamos a ver allí, y el monte Urgul a la derecha, un poco más bajo.
Gracias, Félix.
Gracias, Gaia.
It's time to visit the city. Today the weather is amazing. I'm lucky.
Do you know what height the waves can reach in San Sebastián? In winter they can reach up to 30 meters. It's a paradise for surfers. The Comb of the Wind, or in Spanish, Peine del Viento, is a collection of 3 steel sculptures by Eduardo Chillida. And this is how Chillida explained his work. We must leave it open, because it is an open work. Each of us can shape our own interpretation. And what is your interpretation? The Buen Pastor Cathedral is the city's most important place of worship, built according to the rules of neo-Gothic architecture and made entirely of sandstone, but a special quality of material that comes from the quarries of Monte Geldo. Inside you can see a brick organ. It was installed in 1954. According to the data published at the time, it was the largest organ in Spain and one of the largest in Europe. We are in the city's historic center. This is Plaza de la Constitución. In the past, this rectangular-shaped square was the bullfighting arena. Today, we find clubs, bars, typical restaurants, and from time to time, this is also the location of cultural and musical events. Probably you already heard about tapas, but in Basque area we find pincho. That's awesome. So good. You have to try it.
The Palace of Miramar overlooks Bahia de la Concha. It was one of the summer residences of the Spanish royal family. We can say that the special feature is that the building was built in the Tudor style, as you can see. It looks very much like the old English cottages. The gardens of Miramar Palace end in a rocky slope that separates La Concha Beach from Andarreta Beach. This location is called El Pico del Loro. You can also use a tunnel located just below to cross from one beach to the other one. It is called Murart and make you feel as if you are under the sea. Now I want to tell you some facts that maybe you don't know. For example, do you know what is a chapella? It's this traditional headgear of the Basque country, the region from which in Italian it took the name. In Italy we call it Basco. Here they call it chapella. Of course I choose the blue one with the black color of my hair. Makes a nice match. And do you know what sirimiri means? For sure, the Basque country is a rainy area and the locals make a joke about the weather. They use sirimiri to describe light drizzle, rain and storm. Did you know it? And did you know that fashion designer Cristobal Balenciaga opened his first atelier on Avenida de Libertad here in San Sebastián in 1924? Of course, there will still be much to visit, but time is almost up. I really like this city. What do you think? It's time to come back to Milan. If you're going to visit San Sebastián, share on social media your trip and obviously your love for Inter. I hope you enjoyed the video and please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it. We will see you soon and Forza Inter!